Everybody who studies you does not study you because they love you. Some people study you so they can gain better emotional access to you. That's the soul punch. Because once someone learns your loneliness, your trauma, your soft spots, your abandonment wounds, your desire to feel love, your fear of losing people, they now understand how to emotionally influence you. That's why some manipulation feels so personal. Because the person knew exactly what to say, exactly when to disappear, exactly when to return, exactly when to apologize, exactly when to act soft, exactly when to trigger your emotions. And some of you listening tonight have mistaken emotional intelligence for emotional sincerity. Let that sit in your spirit. Because just because someone understands your emotions does not mean they value your heart. That's dangerous. Because manipulators pay attention too. In fact, they often pay more attention than genuine people. Why? Because information creates access, and access creates control. Now let's go deeper, because this is where people start waking up emotionally. Some people learn your patterns, the same way hunters learn behavior. Yeah, that one was heavy. Because once they learn you forgive easily, you fear abandonment, you over explain yourself, you chase closure, you struggle with loneliness, you constantly see the good in people, they know how far they can push you emotionally. And suddenly, you're trapped in cycles you don't even fully understand. Now you're constantly confused, constantly drained, constantly overthinking, constantly trying to figure out why somebody who cares about you keeps hurting you emotionally. But listen carefully. Some people study your heart without ever intending to protect it. That's the quiet heartbreak. Because people think manipulation always looks aggressive. Sometimes manipulation looks like deep conversations, intense attention, emotional vulnerability, fake understanding, mirroring your pain, learning your love language, studying your reactions. Not to love you better, but to access you deeper. And some of you have experienced this before. You met someone who seemed to understand you instantly, too instantly.